What is up, guys? Ball J here, and I'm here with my co-host.
Art of War. Across the table, we got Sherry Arnold, Matador Roja, Ginger Ninja,
Strawberry
Shortcake. And across the boards right over here, we have Producer Chris. What's up, Producer Chris?
I wish you would put that fucking phone away.
Man, you wish a lot of things, but don't necessarily mean why'd you kick things?
Jesus Christ.
Nobody likes that shit. Nobody likes you for
Nobody
that
likes
goddamn-
it when you're on the phone.
Nobody likes it for that goddamn reason, man. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, behind the boards, we have our producer, Chris.
Hello.
I've already said that.
Oh, my bad.
I've already said that. Like, you
You were
missed all
too
this.
busy.
It's okay.
Being
Also,
pissed off about the phone.
Too busy bitching. Shit, look, you made me spill my coffee. You
How did I make you spill your
Because
cup?
you're
the one who
fucking
fucking
loud.
hit the table and fucking.
I didn't
boom.
hit the table.
Okay.
Rewind.
Yeah, go pull back that video.
No shit. We'll do it right.
Do it right now.
When did I hit the table?
I think.
We went, and
No,
then
it
me at
was.
the bottom of the table.
No, you hit your own cup. That was you.
Red Solo Cup. I feel you up. This just fucking happened.
Okay.
It didn't spill beforehand. Now look, we've got fucking coffee rings on his damn table
Well,
now.
that's your own goddamn fault.
No, it's your fault
No.
for fucking screaming.
Anyway.
You little
Oh, you got scared. Oh, poor you.
well, no, it's loud as fuck in his ears,
Oh,
man.
No, well, now you know how it fucking feels.
I don't know where you feel. What are you talking about?
I'm glad that his levels are low.
I was gonna say.
Jesus Christ, why'd you lower my levels? Oh, he got it.
Return your.
Boom.
He's like, this fucking guy. Anyway, welcome back.
I know, man. I mean,
It feels like you've been gone for what,
Thank you,
like
sir.
ages.
Well-
But you only missed our anniversary episode.
I know, fucking A,
Our,
man.
our
I didn't
most
want to-
important one.
I
so,
know, I
you
know. Where was I? What was I doing?
I don't know. Where were you doing?
I think I was in
Well-
North Carolina. I think we were testing out a couple guys for their advancement in jiu-jitsu and get a lot of good training in. Got some business training in, instructor training. So yeah, man, it was pretty successful. I wanted to be here for sure. It just sucks that fell on that
Right.
day.
Control your hiccups.
It is
in
what
the
it
middle
is,
of the
man.
story. Thank
Sometimes you got to do those things.
you. So how was North Carolina season? Really good.
Yeah, it was really good, man. Like I said, it was a lot of good training, but it was more than just jiu-jitsu training. It was like instructor training. You know what I mean? Like when you have an association, it's really cool when they actually take the time to kind of like teach you advanced instruction techniques and stuff like that. And that's something that as a coach or as a professor or whatever, you kind of always look to do to improve your classes. You know, you want the best possible outcome for your guys, and
So
have the most
we're-
updated ways to do it is the best way to go.
So
about
you
it.
got new stuff for the curriculum? Is that what it is? Or-
Not necessarily for the curriculum. It's just like more ways to like kind of command. Well, actually, I do got some new stuff for the curriculum. Just because, I mean, he taught me some really cool stuff, and it's pretty much gi centric stuff. But it's things that I haven't really played with before, so I got to play with a lot of that. Like a lapel guard. I don't play lapel guard or lasso guard or anything like that. So I mean, that's a new venture for me. But yeah, it just basically it was an instructor's course. I mean, there's so much material. I'd bore you guys going over it, but it was great. Like different ways of how you set people up so they can visualize better. Different ways to kind of like describe certain situations, and it's just some philosophy stuff too behind it. You know what I mean? So it was good. I liked
nice.
it. Yeah.
Was it everybody there, or was it just like instructors?
So that one, for some reason I misunderstood, and I thought it was going to be a seminar for like all the instructors and their students to come. So I mean,
Okay.
I brought like 5 of my guys up there
Right.
to North Carolina. We got in a van, drove up there. It was great times. Clayton, dude, hilarious, man. He really. And I drove the whole time, so he definitely kept me up. It was good. But we got there, and kind of find out, we went and did the testing for 2 of our guys, and during that time, he's like, "All right, the seminar's about to start. It's just the instructors, it's just the head guys." I was like, "Oh, okay." I kept Andrew with me because he's one of my main coaches, so he went through it with me, and the other guys they took off, and they were like, "Oh man, we'll come back and do the open mat." But come 1 o'clock, because man, this was like 7 hours of training. You know what I mean? Come like 1 or 2 o'clock, they went out to the beach. They found themselves some oysters for free. They got like buckets of oysters for free. Had a couple beers out there. Was talking to the locals and stuff like that. They had a really good time. We snagged them up right after that training. Went and grabbed something to eat. Came on back and trained for like another 3 hours. Woke up early that morning on Sunday. Trained again for like another hard 3 hours, and they put me through the paces. It was great. But yeah. So there was a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I would. I'm glad.
And then right after that, drove back 6.5 hours. Really, I didn't get to bed till like 12, so I left at 2:30. p.m. Got back at 12. I was in bed by 12. Long
Yeah.
time, but it was good. It was good, man. It was good team building stuff. Everybody like kind of congealed. You know, we all shared a room, and it was
Oh,
funny.
no.
Clayton's laying on the ground. It was a big room. It was a room bigger than
Mm-mm.
like twice as big as this.
I need my own room.
He
Oh.
snores.
Yeah.
I snore and I like to polish my nub at night.
You
Yeah.
know who else snores? He's like that Galifianakis guy. He's like, they're like, what are you doing? He's like, it helps me sleep better.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm right here. He's like, that's what I do.
Come on, don't act like you don't.
No.
I mean, your son does it, so don't even act like he
Shut up.
don't. Well, what are you going to shut up for? I mean, you know it's true. He's over there going like,
Yeah, they're talking about, when boys, they pass that latent period and they move into 12, 13-year-old and they kind of figure out that.
Sherry's spending like $60 a month on shampoo.
Yeah, that'll burn. I go, wow, shampoo's not the way to go, man. You need to instruct him.
I'm not going to tell him that.
You got to buy him some cocoa butter.
No.
It goes a little longer.
Can have some chemical burn.
No.
Some cocoa butter. Don't use Vaseline. Don't use Vaseline. Do not use Vaseline.
What was your go-to?
That will fuck you up. I'm not telling you my go-to. It's not my
What?
personal business.
Cocoa butter's always been great.
The cocoa butter. Very Puerto Rican of you. I like it. I like it.
we all
that's
Ricans. We all Ricans, so
Right?
We're all Rican. We're all Rican, actually. Who put that up? That was funny as well.
Wallow
that was
did.
me.
No. But who's the guy who?
That's John Leguizamo.
Oh, John Leguizamo. I just saw a thing that, like a little speech thing that he did. I like it. I always liked him as an actor. I thought he was funny and shit.
Yeah.
Cracks me up. So any movie that he's in, I like to watch.
Talking
Sure.
about his Netflix special.
Yeah, it was on his Netflix special is good. I love his stand up comedy for sure. But I like the movies that he is. He always plays like these odd kind of kooky characters.
He was in John Wick.
yeah, and he played a pretty badass character
I
in
know.
John Wick too.
He smacked the big dude's son.
son, yeah.
We're like,
He's like, why'd you do that? He's like, well, he stole John Wick's car. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty
well,
much.
and killed his dog. What? Oh, you
So,
fucked
yeah.
up, Baba. Yeah, coming to get you, son.
Baba Gay.
Baba, yeah, Baba, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's got what?
The boogeyman
I think
killer.
they're doing 3 right now.
I
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah, they're filming 3 a couple months back.
I actually enjoy the first one better.
I did too. I mean, with a lot of those movies, those action movies, they had to like top it.
Yeah.
But it was a great introduction to that franchise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't feel like 2 tried to top 1. I mean, they didn't go.
The gunfight scenes, bro.
I
don't
felt
know.
they
It
were
seemed,
just
it seemed
as-
like they were trying a little too hard.
I don't know.
I think they were trying to live up to the expectation of the first one,
for sure.
and it just fell a little flat for me. But I liked it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves has been in so many movies, but man, I remember when in the beginning of his career, I didn't like him. I was like, Bill and Ted. I was like, oh, this is so lame. And
Oh,
Bro.
please.
Point Break, it was all right, but he's kind of like the guy. You know what I mean? And then once he hit Matrix, I was like, this guy's, I started to like him. And then what else did he do?
There's a little movie called Chain Reaction. If you haven't seen it,
Chain Reaction, yeah. Chain
with
Reaction
Morgan
was good.
Freeman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Anytime that movie comes on, I'm watching it. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Johnny Mnemonic.
That wasn't my.
That was
my
Matrix,
favorite.
pre-Matrix.
Pre-Matrix. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
But like I said, man, he's come out with some really, really good stuff. And then this John Wick, I wasn't sure. Like the John Wick, I was like, man.
Point
the John-
Break.
Yeah, I point out Point Break was
Yeah.
good for sure. So going back to that John Wick thing, it's like when this was coming out, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't see Keanu Reeves as badass. And then I watched it, I was like, oh my god, dude, legit jujitsu, legit kickboxing, fighting,
Yeah.
legit gunplay. This guy gunplays for real.
Well, he there's videos out there of him training with the
Running
guns
through it.
and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Running 3 gun courses. And
Yeah.
just wrecking shop.
Yeah.
Speaking of gun courses, I'm going tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to this. It's an open range. I guess it's called Gate. I met
What? I'm sorry.
Gate. Gate.
Oh, don't scare me, bro.
What you thought?
I thought you said gay something. I'm like, what?
What, 'cause you stopped
You see
him?
what just goes straight to his brain, dude. It's just,
I'm
I
just-
mean, I was with him on that
My
one.
man,
Yeah, see?
It's called Gate.
I wasn't the only one.
It's like-
You really, it was a soft T. It was almost a silent T.
It was
It's so
kinda-
funny that these guys are the ones making fun of my accent. It's hilarious. Anyways,
A family's home.
Mm-hmm.
hola family.
So where's this at?
I don't know, but if you want to go tomorrow with us?
Maybe.
Yeah, you guys want to go?
No,
I know you don't, Laser.
because I know where you're going.
Where is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's on the west side.
What's so?
Well,
Is it? I don't think it's on the west side. I think it's by St. But I'll find out. I'll find out. For
Oh,
sure
if it's
today.
St. Augustine, then okay, I don't know the one you're going to.
Yeah,
I thought,
I think so. If maybe, but I don't think so.
there was
So-
one I went on West Side, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I
name
know.
of
But
it.
this one here,
Were
man, they
were
have
pricks
no. Oh yeah.
because the one on the west side is notorious for being just the people who run it are just fucking assholes.
I've been there once,
Oh,
and I
damn.
liked them. They were cool with me.
Yeah, nah, they were. I've some of the shit that I've seen them do because it's one of the few ranges where they actually have some yardage. For long.
Oh yeah. Long range and stuff.
So
I've been there.
have you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were.
That's where I shot my
bet.
friend's AR.
Yeah. So we
Oh
were.
wait, Gateway Rifle and Pistol Club.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's
West Side.
Oh, is that West Side?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be over there
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. Never mind.
That's
Have
where
fun.
I went.
Have fun.
It's good.
Well, but anyways, so there's this group out there, and it's like one of my patients that I met this week, and he was like, yeah, he had an issue with his finger. And I was like, what's wrong? And he's like, I can't grab my gun. I was like, oh, that. My mind went where Wallows normally goes. Oh, that's an issue, my friend. But he was an interesting character, a big overweight guy, you know what I mean? But he had like all these math equations tattooed on his arms, and like physics like equations tattooed on the other arm. I was like, and he was a big, heavyset guy, big beard, older, and very kind of eccentric. And I was like, man, this is a kind of a crazy character. I was like, hey, welcome. There's the seat right there for you, so on and so forth. My name's, when I tell him my name, my position, and what I'm doing, and so on and so forth. He's like, I got to pick that seat. I was like, yes, sir. He's like, I want that seat over there. I was like, well, you can sit over there, but then I'll come over to you. He sat in there. He's just giving me a little hard time. We're talking a little bit. He has a big bushy beard. And he was a high school teacher and then like a college teacher for physics and math.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. And then he started talking about his gun. I was like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm part of this cowboy gun group, but we also do these other different things. And so he gave me 2 of his cards. He was like, yeah, we're doing it Sunday. I was like, all right, I'll be there. So I already have planned to be there, obviously. And so I invited Andrew, Sherry, maybe Wallow might want to.
Yeah, Wallace not going.
Forget you then, man.
That's not Wallace's cup of tea.
My man's got issues.
Well, why's your man got issues, bro?
All you have to say, like,
Look,
I
if
don't
you'd
wanna
have
go.
told him,
Oh, that's not going.
look, if you'd have told him you were going to a knife range, he'd have been like,
I'm in.
Yeah.
I've been
They got
teaching
that
the
ass
class.
throwing.
Talk about racist. That's some racist ass shit right there. Hey, wait for a Callahan to step it up.
But it's true.
Wait for Callahan to step it up. Good job, buddy. Good job. Goddamn, White Walker.
They got that axe throwing place now.
I
Yeah,
know
they do.
Tyler wants to go there.
Did the what?
Axe throwing
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Actually,
sure I'm gonna
axe throwing.
fuck myself up with that somehow.
Where's it at?
in Jacksonville. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
could look it
drink and you throw
Somewhere in
axes.
Jacksonville?
Like
Somewhere
you
in
drink and you
Jacksonville.
throw axes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I don't know about that.
Shit, that
That
was a
sounds-
weekend in Callahan.
I mean, they drink and
Yeah, right.
darts, so
Yeah, I mean that's sketchy too, and I know people got stuck with that. I don't want to be fucking throwing an axe.
No, man.
How the fuck did you lose your hand? Well, what happened was,
I went
few
to get
pints of
my
Guinea.
axe. So,
yeah, somebody threw the axe the wrong direction, or went to go throw it over the head, it slipped out of the hand and hit the dude behind him. Fuck that.
yeah. Fuck all that.
Yeah, no. It's like being in a club now. It's like, dude, you're just gonna get in trouble. It's like being in a bar past 12. Nothing good happens.
Shit, you ain't gonna catch me in a bar past fucking 9.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Man, I used to go to the bars to watch the fights.
Mm-mm.
And
and then
then,
you have to hear the guy, just get up,
Yeah.
grab his dick and twist, the old dick twist.
yeah,
I'm
you
like,
just-
yeah, man, I can't handle that ignorance.
No, yeah. I'd rather watch it at home or not watch it at all.
I think as you
I
get
would go-
older, you just realize you just don't like people that much.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that.
Well, I mean, I like people still, but
I don't.
But I think if I do go out to a bar, air quotes and all that stuff, that is a smaller one that probably has a live band and it's like good music. And, like I'm going with one of my friends
No.
or something like that. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm going to a bar by myself to get fucked up.
That is like one of the things that just pisses me off. Like, there's a restaurant up in Atlanta that I like. It's a Mexican spot. It's got really good Mexican food, but it sucks because every Saturday they have
The
a live-
mariachi band.
Well, they have a live band there, so the sound's always shit. Because
Why? Because it's a mariachi band?
No. It's not a mariachi band. It's normally like a 2-piece, singer and somebody on a
Right,
drum
with the
machine.
big mariachi guitar
No.
and the sombrero.
Well, sombrero.
No, I like the mariachis because we did those when we were.
Right.
No, we didn't when we
Wink,
were in
wink.
Mexico. But no, if I'm going out to eat, I'm going out to sit back, chill, relax, enjoy a nice meal, kind of thing.
Have a
Not-
conversation.
Yeah,
And
not
not be like,
have-
what?
Yeah, not have
What?
loud ass, just blaring music. Like,
You know what has really good music that's in a setting like that you don't have to necessarily worry about your sensitive ears, Snowflake, is St. Augustine. St. Augustine, they have a lot. It's outside, so the music is like it's good. Like
Yeah,
you can hear it, but you can still talk to your people if you want to. And
yeah. I like
get
being able to
your-
hear.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know my cousin Danny and Carrie? Have you ever heard me talk about them?
Yeah.
They moved to St. Augustine.
Oh, cool. From
Yes,
Orlando?
From Orlando. So I'm super stoked. We can go hang out with them. So Danny, which is Carrie's husband, my cousin-in-law, his birthday is the exact same birthday as mine. So the 20th, so Tuesday. So we're going down there this next weekend and go harass the crap out of them. It's going to be fun. They live 2 blocks from the beach.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, how the fuck do you guys afford that?
Bro,
They're like, I don't know.
Can I be honest with you?
Huh.
I didn't think you had cousins in Orlando. I thought you were making that up. I thought you were going to
They
sell
just
drugs
dipping.
and shit.
Mhm.
For real?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I got friends in town. I need to leave the fights to go hang out with them. And he secretly just goes home and is like, fuck, I'm going to bed.
Really?
Like, dude, I think he's selling drugs.
Right.
Are you legit saying this? Is this legit? All right. Well, I'll see
Like,
what
man,
you
he
guys think
sure
about
is
me.
going to Orlando a lot.
I know. He's like, I was telling Chris, I think he's going to Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
I did go to Disney World.
So I wasn't wrong.
No, you weren't.
I did go to Disney World.
Well, damn. So what made him decide to move up here?
Job. So she works for hospitalities and hotels.
Okay.
So she's like a manager of hotels and stuff like that, right? So originally they were in Key West, and you know,
how horrible.
I know. Originally they were in
Oh.
Key West, and she tried to convince me, my cousin Carrie, our cousin, dude, I love this place. You need to sell all your stuff and move down here. And I was like, oh man. She even sent.
Yeah, let me
she,
do that right now.
She went so
cousin.
far as to buy me a book, sell all your shit, and move to Key West. No lie. And so she sent me this, and I was like, oh man, why she sent me this book, you know? And I was like, I'm not gonna sell my shit and move to Key West. I got too much stuff here. And then a hurricane happened. And it wiped
Key
out
West is gone.
everything. Key West was gone. They're like, "Oh my god, it's the worst." I was like,
Don't sell everything.
I'm so glad I didn't follow your advice, cuzzo. And then, yeah.
Wait, is she the one that turned you on to Bitcoin as well?
No. That's her sister, Monica,
Oh.
and she did. She
Shout out to her sister Monica. Bitcoin is way fucking down. You
Yeah.
probably lost your ass on it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I sold it all.
Oh,
my
you
stuff
did?
before. Yeah. I sold it.
Good
all
I
for
still
before.
got $35 holding strong
holding strong like a champion.
out of like 150.
So yeah, man, we did that, and then when that happened, they moved to Orlando.
Yeah.
And my cousin Danny in-law, he got a good job. He's a welder. He got a good job there.
Yeah.
She was working a hotel over there, and then she got transferred over to St. Augustine.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a better position.
Yeah.
So they're all moved there. That's how they ended up
Is it
getting over
that
there.
new hotel they're building?
Fuck if I know, man. I think it's already a hotel.
They got a new one that's
So
going
what
up
is he going to
there.
be doing?
Him?
Yeah.
He'll be looking for a job, but she's the hospitality service manager or whatever.
He's a welder. That won't be a problem.
Yeah, that's not going to be too much of a problem for him. And he's just like, if you ever meet my cousin, Danny, he's just, dude, sweetheart of a guy, man. It's like,
So you're going down there Tuesday? There's no class on Tuesday?
yeah, Tuesday, probably Thursday, for sure.
There's no class Tuesday?
No, not Tuesday. Thanksgiving and the day after. Friday.
Oh, okay,
Friday.
okay.
Saturday. Was it Thursday? Friday. So no. Classes.
Yeah, I
normal
know we're
till-
closed.
till Thanksgiving.
Thursday and
Yeah.
Friday. Or no, just Thursday.
Yeah, you guys confused me for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's my birthday. No, man. I always work through my birthday. As a matter of fact, the first 10 years I was in the Navy, I was always deployed on my birthday. I was always working out in the fucking.
In Germany, looking for Nazis. I mean,
No, I was
what
actually
is it, gay
a lot
parades?
of those times it was LST. But yeah, don't be hating on those gay parades, man. They're a lot of fun.
I'm sure they were. Which one was it? The one that you had the shits?
No, that was not the gay parade. That was the Bastogne March.
Oh, the Bastogne.
yeah,
Never
that was
mind.
fucking terrible.
Still gay, so.
That was terrible. It was gay. That was like World War II, bro. You're talking about all these motherfuckers jumping out of planes. It was freezing
I'm
balls,
kidding.
dude. Drunk. Come on.
I'm kidding. What was the show that I was watching about World War II? Oh, yeah. Hunting for Hitler. The fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I know you're on that kick for a good bit. You're like, yo, dude,
Yeah.
do you know Hitler's still alive? I was like, what?
I didn't say he was still alive.
Do you know that motherfucker's still alive? What?
I said that I believe the conspiracy that he got away and
Yeah.
was alive probably up until the late 60s, maybe early 70s.
Yeah.
So,
Living in Argentina.
in Argentina. Well, South America, actually.
Yeah.
Somewhere in South America because they had so many.
It boggles my mind that there's like towns and small little cities down there that you really couldn't distinguish them from a town in Germany.
Yeah.
Like the design, the
Right,
architecture,
right,
everything.
yeah.
It looks
Mhm.
German as fuck down in South America.
It's funny because some of those people still don't want to talk about what they saw and the people they were associated with.
No, I don't. Hell no.
It's like they're still scared of them.
Oh, believe it. They probably came over and was like, hey, yo, if you tell where we're at, we're going to murder
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's just that name Hitler. That's the one name. I don't know if we'll ever soften their people's stance on Hitler.
Well, that
No, I
and,
don't-
like that's another name that nobody's ever going to name their child.
No, actually,
Maybe
people have.
Adolf.
People have?
Yeah, people have. They actually got it's crazy. Literally, it's just a name. But there was a family that named their kid Hitler, and they actually
Was it Tom Segura?
No. But the UK actually took him to court, and they made them legal. They made them change the child's name. So
Yeah, because you're just fucking that child over, man. You really are. Try to get a job as Hitler.
Well, did you
Or
all
Adolf.
see? Did you all see the big hoopla with the guy that dressed up as the SS guy, dressed up his son for Halloween as Hitler,
Mhm.
and people just got up in arms about it and like, oh my god,
Mhm.
you shouldn't be doing this.
Yep.
The fuck's wrong with you?
But what's crazy is you could dress up as Genghis Khan or something like that, and everybody be like, "Oh man, that's a good costume."
Yeah, Genghis Khan. I'm like, dude, that dude slayed fucking.
Yeah.
They changed the carbon footprint of the world.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's one. I heard somebody talk about it a couple years ago on a podcast. They were trying to, It's tough because of the things that Germany actually brought to the table during World War II. The things that they did that are now part of society now, logistically and stuff like that. But you can't really talk about the impact that it has, or you can't compliment these things, because then if you do, you're
You're a Nazi.
a Nazi.
You're a Nazi sympathizer.
Yeah, because they were the first ones that were really big into railways. Using them
With the railway guns.
Yeah, well, not just using them for that, but using them for troop transporting and materials and supply and stuff like that. They were the first ones to really get to hone that supply chain. Autobahn, there again, that's a German thing, stuff like that. But you can't, it can't be like, oh man, that's fucking cool that they came up with that. No, don't be like that.
Like, no.
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 We do have an Autobahn here.
Well, this is the deal. Autobahn
What?
just means highway.
I know.
So, yeah. So, but they kind of like really changed like the building of it to where it's like super legit, where you can drive on it for long. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like our highways are crap, but when I was over in Germany, I was like, their highways are like, it's a to do, man. How they create it, it's like definitely way thicker. I don't want to go into the details because it's boring, but yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Going back to the whole Hitler thing, was it tasteless? Yeah, it was. Was it that big of a deal that people got so upset that they were reporting him and doing all kinds of shit? No, get over it.
Well,
I mean, I guess I could say it because I'm not Jewish and I didn't have to go through, whatever they went through, which is horrible because
Yeah.
I've seen pictures and, the black and white video. But, at what point do you say, okay,
No, it's history.
he meant it as a joke, It's
too soon.
Well, I don't think that's ever going to be a time where you can just,
No.
be a Nazi and be cool with people. So
No, but unfortunately, like the whole the swastika is ruined. You can never use that ever.
Because swastika was around for like as
Way
a good luck
before.
thing, way
Yeah.
before him,
Yeah.
and he
Way before
adopted
Nazi
it,
Germany.
and then
Yeah.
it became like, oh, you don't do that. Like Korea
Well,
had the swastika. They rocked that thing forever.
Yeah.
Well, initially I thought it was like an Indian, symbol, which is what.
It's all over Asia. I mean, the symbol is all over Asia back in the feudal times, and I mean, there's Buddhas and Ganeshas and stuff like that have the symbol on them. Well, what's crazy is like over there, people complain about it and they just go, get the fuck over it. But if we had something like that over here in the United States and, had a history with it, they'd be like, oh, I'm triggered by that. Be like, okay, we'll tear it down.
Well, I know a guy who's got a swastika, but he's not, a Nazi by any means.
No.
But it's not,
It's all about the way it's turned.
Right, exactly. That's where I
Yeah.
was going with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know, he has it because of the Native American,
Mhm.
symbolism that he has, or
Yeah.
or whatever, Indian.
It's literally it's lines drawn in a certain fashion. I mean,
So, it's like, man, I hope that people don't. I mean, I'm sure they could see it, but I just hope that eventually, like, somebody doesn't think that.
there's I'm sure no people are stupid, bro. No, it's
You know what's crazy about the whole symbols thing? So like the upside down cross is like known as like for like
Demonic and-
demonic and Satan.
yeah.
But apparently,
it's not.
apparently the reason why they did the upside down cross is because when people were being crucified or people were going through that portion, they're like, we're not worthy to be upwards like how Jesus Christ was, and so they were getting crucified upside down because they were not worthy to be that kind of martyr that he was, or some sort of situation like that. Is that what you heard too? So I think it's kind of interesting. So when you see somebody with an upside down tattoo cross on them, it's not that they're devil worshippers or anything like that. That there's
Well, they might be.
yeah.
I mean,
If they look like you back in the 90s,
Yeah.
then I'm probably thinking emo into.
okay, so
Satan
in
rock.
the '90s there was no emo. Okay, there's like
That was grunge.
rock and rolls, grunge. Yeah, so
Still, emo means emotional.
Chain wallets.
Yeah.
there was no emo.
I know. Well, you were emo before it was emo.
Right.
That was the trendsetter.
They're the
Yeah.
godfathers of
Hey
emo.
guys, I'm so cool. Look at me. So cool. Look at
You
me.
were a pioneer.
I'm something.
You and those jeans before Jinkos were a thing.
My black jeans.
Yeah, baggy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did you ever have Jinkos?
They weren't that back. No, I never had Jinkos. I never had anything that was popular. I never had cross colors. I never had Damage. I never had Jinkos. I had fucking Levi's. And actually, to be honest, the majority of the clothes I wore was from Salvation Army.
I didn't have a lot of stuff, but I did have some skids because I skated.
Yeah, he had skids in his drawers.
Still got skin in the drawers.
No,
And
no.
pawn.
Just keep. It's
I
like a
had
marker.
Jenkos.
Did you have Jinkos? I had some Jinkos.
I had Levi's.
Ooh,
Yeah.
rich man,
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah,
rich.
man. I had to get the freaking ones from. We didn't even have WalMarts back in those days. It was just little dollar stores.
Man, you didn't have the Walmart.
Oh,
How the fuck did you survive?
Chris used to wear that Canadian tuxedo all the time. Denim jacket with jeans.
I did have a
the
denim
Canadian
jacket.
tuxedo.
with,
Yeah,
with a denim shirt.
I had quite a few denim jackets actually.
I believe it. I can see you in that.
I'm not surprised,
No.
motherfucker.
Don't be surprised.
I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
I even had the ones with the patches. You know, I'd put patches on it and shit like that.
Speaking of not being surprised, Nick Diaz is scheduled to come back for, I think he's UFC 233.
Yeah.
And what is it? Ty Woodley versus Covington is in the works.
Oh, nice. That's
And
gonna be a fun one.
Cerrone versus McGregor.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. That was so crazy because you remember that
Because
one.
they keep like, it's in the works. It's in the works. Sources are saying that it's close to being done. So,
Dude, that's gonna be such an interesting fight because they both are fun
So-
strikers.
Cerrone hasn't fought at 155 in a while.
Yeah, I have no doubt that he'll be able to make it. Though.
I mean, I don't know, man. He's getting older. You don't think that that might affect him at this point?
Maybe, but I think he can make the weight.
Oh, I know he'll make the weight.
But performance wise,
Yeah.
Fuck if I know. Who
He'll
knows?
just go fight in one.
All I know. What's that?
He'll just go fight in one championship. Their weight cut. They've got actual rules to where you can't be cutting
amount over.
certain. Yeah.
Dana
Yeah.
would never
And
let him
it's
go.
the way that their weight cut is set up. It doesn't go the same way as the UFC.
Well, I mean, did you?
can't
It's a
cut.
hydration test.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Well, did you see the girl that?
Yeah, that's what.
Dude.
What girl?
Almost died.
There's what's her
Cynthia,
name?
is it Cynthia
Cavillo?
Cavillo?
Yeah.
Okay, what happened to her?
She was so overweight.
Well, she missed weight, but
By how much?
like a
Pounds.
pound or
I
so.
think it was 3 pounds.
It wasn't
118.
much. It wasn't much, but watching her trying to get onto
She
the
couldn't
scale,
even stand.
like she literally death walking, was
And she
stumbling,
was naked.
trembling. Yeah, no,
She
she
was
was
naked. They had full towels around, and she could barely make it onto the.
Yeah, it was
So
fucking.
I'm assuming there's fights tonight?
I think so.
Yeah.
They were either tonight or they were last night because they're not. I think they were Argentina. Go ahead, look that up.
Oh.
But
Wow, interesting.
But what's crazy is because, Dolce went off the fucking rails on Twitter about it. Well, because,
What did he say?
it's time to fix this weight cutting thing. It will kill somebody. This is unacceptable.
it has killed people in the past.
Well, yeah.
What is he suggesting?
More of the hydration, where you have to. You can't make these giant cuts.
And more weight classes, man. Make him do more weight classes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, Rogan's been preaching that for a year. Fucking was. I think it's I think he wants to do like every 10 pounds.
Right.
Yeah, that's legit.
Well, you have 125, 135, 145, 155. From 55 jumps to 70.
Yeah.
From 70 jumps to 85. From 85 jumps to 205.
Yeah.
And then 265. So, yeah, man, it's
Like they said, they should. If you don't want to do, 205, 210, you could do like 205 and then maybe a 215 or, a 225 kind of thing.
Fights are
But
tonight.
are they? Okay. But I mean, dude, she looked like
I just watched it again.
it was
and
horrible.
like she was on death's door.
Yeah,
She's
pretty much.
like,
Well, I mean, you know that iconic picture of McGregor on his one weight cut where I mean
when
he
was
just
struggling too,
yeah, he looked like fucking Skeletor.
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, so guys, go back to that trade with DJ and Ben Askren.
Okay.
They cut all of DJ's weight classes over on the UFC, right?
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
rid of the
no
weight
more
class.
feathers.
Actually,
There's one more.
They haven't. Because TJ Dillashaw said that the UFC is paying him a lot of money
To go and kill that division.
to go in and kill the division.
Yep. He's going to
So-
go in and fight Cejudo.
But they're coming in at a higher weight
They're
though.
coming. I thought that they were going up.
They're going up in weight.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
They're doing it at
135?
125.
Yeah, 125.
Huh.
Yep. He went on, I can't remember what show it was.
It was one of those little MMA shows.
It was on a podcast, I think it was.
I
MMA Hour.
I had heard they were.
I think it was with Ariel Helwani.
Yeah.
I heard they were coming in at a higher weight though.
Nope.
Like 135 or some
Nope.
shit like that.
The,
Did you hear the same thing, Sherry?
What?
well,
They were coming in at a higher weight though. So who?
I thought they were coming up to
I
135.
I read the article from TJ saying the UFC's paying me a lot of money to come kill the division.
I saw that too. I didn't really read it, but I thought that meant they were coming up.
No, he's going to 125.
So, but that's interesting because the UFC, they played those motherfuckers basically. They're like, hey, listen, we're going to kill this division. It's not drawing the people that we need. We'll do one more fight with Cejudo and TJ. TJ will go down the butt. They're going to make everybody go up. And they get Ben Askren out of the mix. They get DJ out of there. They get him happy and paid in a position, but they kill the division. They really did a smart thing because they wanted to kill that division anyway. They had nobody else for DJ to play with.
Yeah, but
That's
with,
interesting business.
but with DJ gone, that opens up the door for all the guys that DJ beat to possibly get back up and try to take a stab at whoever the champ is.
I guess, but nobody's watching it. That's the thing.
Well, what do you mean nobody's watching it? You watch it. He watches it. Everybody watches
The
it.
only one I watch is Cejudo.
They're not headlining pay-per-views. They're putting them in whatever pay-per-view they have.
Exactly.
So they're like a co-main event.
That's what I'm saying.
So what's the point in killing it when you're still going to get eyes on it because
Yeah, but
you have a bigger main event?
More bang for your buck, I think, is what they're doing.
So it does look like Dillashaw will go to 125 because
Yeah,
he
I
wants.
didn't argue that.
Yeah, he
I'm
said
saying
it.
they are killing that division, though.
Yeah. No, that was announced. The 125
This is talking about
Yeah.
what if TJ misses?
because they just cut. I mean, they've already cut they've already cut everybody else except Henry.
I just thought it was
Cejudo,
interesting that, like, before that news was hit, that they're killing that division, they made the switch. They made that change. So, like, we're going to get something out of this. Ben Askren. And we're going to get rid of something that
wasn't engineered by the UFC.
No?
that was
That was engineered by DJ and
Yep.
and Matt Hume, his coach,
Yep.
who's an executive at one championship.
Yeah.
Interesting.
he approached him and was like, what can we do next? And he was like, we can maybe work out a deal with one. He's like, cool, let's do it.
Yeah,
I think ONE FC is actually getting a lot of traction lately. Have you guys noticed
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, because they're going about it from the way I've heard. It seems like they're taking care of their fighters pay wise a lot better.
Yeah.
They're allowing them to go and make money.
And a lot of people are kind of tired of the whole, shit talk and whatever. So they're like, oh, we got a call. Hold on. Let's see who's calling in. Hey, is the volume up on it?
Yeah. Just make sure your volume's up on your iPad.
Oh my God, are you driving? Who is this?
The fuck you bitches doing?
Oh, this has got to be Polar Bear.
You one and only motherfucker.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
What the fuck have you girls been up to?
Nothing, shooting the shit like we always do.
Making it happen. Getting some QT time with some friends here.
Hey, I saw you on Facebook today. You were kind of crying a little bit, tears of joy.
Talking about
What happened?
daughter beating up the boys.
Oh, bro, it's a prideful day.
Oh yeah, what happened? Tell us about
I
it.
had the oldest cub, man. Took her fucking first high school wrestling match and pinned the motherfucker in the second round.
Nice.
Is this the one that you constantly harassing on those videos?
Man, that would be the one. Why do you think she's got such quick reaction, man?
That's awesome.
There's an underline to the method to madness, man. Everybody thinks I'm being an ass or I'm being crazy.
Oh no, I think it's funny.
Explosions, those tricks, those horns. Yeah, of course. I get the laughter out of it. It's a blast. You know what I mean?
Hell
the whole
yeah.
reason to have kids, dude. Torture them. You know what I mean?
So she killed off some dude then.
Yeah, man. She folded him up in the second, man. He didn't know what to fucking do, and then
How mad was that
came
guy?
out strong. What's that?
How mad was the guy?
I don't think he just knew. I think he was kind of in disbelief. He's just kind of like,
He's like, I just got worked by this chick.
I don't know what happened.
It's like, bro,
It was
you
the
lost.
Same yeah. Same thing with the other guy she beat. She pinned him. She wound up busting his knee open, and then all his buddies over there razzing him like, "Motherfucker, you'll never live this down. You lose this match."
Also, she
I
beat
look over
two
the other
guys.
guy. I was like, "You can be next, motherfucker."
Dang.
And he looked over. He's like, and then he walks in the back. I'm like, that's a shit ass teammate. I'd be trying to talk to my boy up. You know what I mean? Like, listen, she's dominating on the side and over the thing. You know what I mean?
Now,
You're not doing shit.
Was this a club thing or was it like a high school match?
This is high school match in Camden, Georgia, which I had no clue what a powerhouse those guys are.
Well, I was
They
sleeping.
got like fucking
Not
Nothing-
anymore.
Nothing on the little club.
yeah, right.
Nothing on a Blackburn.
She's like, this is
That's
like
right.
she can like run it up on him. Be like, this is like my second home away from home.
Right. Oh, well, the funniest part too, man. It's like all the other guys, like, bro, that's your daughter. Jeez. I mean, guys that they're not even. The best part I think I like about it the most is that she motivates her team so much. She gets on that mat and she'll get a reversal. She'll get a takedown. She'll get this, and the whole team's over there just fucking jumping and screaming. And I was worried about that in the beginning when she first started in junior high because she's an opposition of their sport. You know what I mean? She's a female, but she's earned her stripes, and now these motherfuckers, you don't fuck with their Madison, man.
Now, is this her first year wrestling or has she wrestled before?
This is her third year wrestling,
Okay.
but her first year high school.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's pretty huge.
Yeah, she was the first female to make the wrestling team in Lake Asbury Junior High in the history of Lake Asbury Junior.
Damn.
Then her season, she goes 8 pins all in the first round.
What?
Yeah, I mean, just destroyed. And both years she was there, they won out. Their junior high won completely. Back to back division, state, all that other good shit champions for junior high, that league.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Who's her coach?
Yeah. Coach, the one in junior high, it was a bunch of them. She had Coach Reap, and then Hunter, Compton, Parker. No Hunter. Okay, that was bad. I'm thinking. I keep calling this guy. What's his name? Howard. Howard was the guy that was out here today because they had their other half of their team had to go down to Osceola and wrestle.
Ah, so she's got a crew working with her. That's awesome, man. Plus a little home.
Oh
training.
yeah.
Plus her dad.
Plus her dad.
Yeah, that's right.
Down.
I tried to tell the one kid. I felt bad, man. He was tore up about it, and like I said, he had that little shit ass teammate. Goes, dude, you fucking lose to this girl, you'll never live it down. That's why I was like, bro, you can be next. She has no problem pinning your ass either.
I bet you $5.
And
that guy quits the team on
you know
Monday.
what I mean?
That guy's gonna quit the team on Monday.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he was pretty fucking pissed. But it was funny as hell too, because after Madison busted his knee open on a takedown, and so he's bleeding. So they're trying to get it stopped. They're getting wrapped up and all that. And after you can hear all his guys over there, I didn't really have to say anything to Madison. I just stay loose, warm, do what you're doing. But you can hear him grunting, bro. He's like, trying to get off the ground, and Madison just fucking owned him on technique. I was just like, and I'm not a wrestler. I'm barely a jiu-jitsu guy.
I know.
Fucking this girl, yeah. That's my claim to fame. I had one stripe over on Art when we started.
He did. Well,
Now
you have opportunity to train all the time. I'm just, don't see you there.
Yeah. I just gotta get my fat ass out of there with the kids do so much shit, man. It's crazy.
Bro, we got a killer kids program, man. We'd love to have Madison come over and
wreck shop.
Wreck some shit. Show him what's up. Show him what hard work and dedication is.
Speaking of which was funny, bro, because I was like trying to tell the kids she beat. He's storming out. He's all tore up. I'm like, bro, listen, man. Don't let nobody say anything or do anything, dude. She's been fighting since she was 5 years old. And he's like, oh, yeah, she's a fucking MMA guy. So if they always talk shit, we can go get some gloves, put some shin pads on. I guarantee you they're going to walk out limping.
Yeah, exactly. What?
So is she going to pursue that?
Yeah, Madison's got shit. She's got some fucking leg kicks that fucking, bro, she actually pissed me off one time. She caught me with a leg kick, and I dotted her, and I felt bad because I could see her start trying to cry, but she tucked her nose, and she came in and fucking kicked me right, like with the back of your foot hits your kidney type slap in the back type shit.
Oh yeah, wrapped around you.
Oh hell no! Yeah, that slap fucking kick, and you catch the shin right to your hip.
Yeah.
I had to hit her with a three-piece, and she stopped it.
Hit her with a three-piece. He dotted her eyes. She's like, no, rep kick.
I know Chris has got something to say about it.
She took it like a champ.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
No.
Oh, okay.
You know what's funny, man? What we used to do with Terry here, Polar Bear, is we'd pat him up and beat the crap out of him because he's the biggest dude on the team.
Yeah,
He's the hater. He's like, oh, just because I'm the biggest guy, I gotta get beat up. I can't hit him back. I was like, yeah, dude. We had the belly pad on, the legs pads, had his helmet on.
Oh yeah, man. Shin pad, even thigh pads, man.
Yeah, thigh pads, and then we would go to work. Jimmy would have him go, work with people, and then just go to work on Terry. Because he was so big, he'll take. Dude, this one time, I kicked Terry. God damn it, we're sparring, and I kicked him, and he checked it with his shin. I thought I broke my leg. I thought it was like an Anderson Silva situation. I was like, bro, I think I broke my tib, or it's like at least a little bit broken. Like there's something wrong.
At least bruised, right?
It was fucked up, man. I was like, damn, you're too thick, man. Can't do this.
Hey, that happened with Kuba, man. We were sparring before one of his fights, and he sparred. He went to kick, and I checked him, but I had shin pads on and everything, but it busted his leg up. He wanted to pull it out of the fight, and after that, I was like, well, listen, you just need to work that more. We need to do this more and do that. So he started sparring. I guess he had another fight coming up. I think it was probably like 6-8 months later or something. Hey, yeah. Kuba's like, I get into the ring to go do rounds with him. He goes, no. I learned my lesson. No. Polar Bear, no.
Oh, I mean, you got a 300-pound guy. Yeah. How much you weigh right now?
Yeah.
Bro, why are you putting him on the spot?
I'm like
I don't think he's 300. Yeah, I was saying 265.
So he's at the heavyweight limit, bro.
I used to always like bust his balls. I'm like, goddamn Terry, 350 pounds. He's like, I'm not. I'm like 270. I try to bust his balls.
No. I'm probably after a good day of beer, I'm probably at 305, 310.
After a good day of beer, he was like, I have a kegger. So
yeah, I got a beer weight scenario. If I had a 6-pack, I'm pushing about 307.
You're like, wait, is this in the morning or is this at night?
I'm probably going to be rolling about 315.
That's a hard guy to get from.
You know how what is it overseas? They use the stone.
Yeah,
I use beers.
Like I'm like 12 stones. What? No,
but they're really big stones.
Really big stones. They're huge. They're like 36 kilos each.
Well, yeah. He's 12 stones. How is he 12 stones? Well, hey, you didn't say anything about sizes, man. Those little pebbles. I got fucking boulders, bro.
So is your daughter going to be pursuing MMA after high school, or
You know,
or is that-
I don't know, man. I was honestly surprised when she wanted to do fucking wrestling, man. Like I said, I am not a wrestler. I am not per se a ground guy. The only reason I really even got into the ground was after Jamie came along to the team and started bringing this wrestling shit, and then the explosion, the takedowns. Then you mix it with jiu-jitsu. It's just that is a deadly combination.
And let me tell you something. Terry is not the dude you want on top of you. You don't.
Not
His game is not deep, but it's,
especially not after a
deep.
keg of beer.
It's deep enough. It's deep
Yeah.
enough. It's like, oh, I can't get up. It's painful. But then, vice versa, may or may not be true. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Art. I know. Fuck you too, because you're heavy. Can't do nothing with you. But yeah, dude. Yeah, I definitely miss training with you, man. So got to come in and maybe beat up the bag a little bit, you know. Do something.
Oh yeah, I definitely gonna get over there, man. I keep saying it, but I know I need to. Plus dieting, man. I gotta get on that diet shit.
What diet, bro? What is
the
it?
see everything you can eat type shit? I
Likes
forget.
that
Somebody was
shit.
saying something like a sea. It's like I think they call it a seafood diet or something. I don't know.
I see it. I eat
Supposed
it.
to be really popular and good now.
It's the new keto.
It's the new keto.
Well, you know, get a hold of your boy Zach, man. Zach, handle business.
Oh yeah. Lean Impact.
So did you get to watch the fights over at Combat Night?
Yeah, man. I wrapped up Evan, man. And, that dude, we could probably do a whole show on that fucking fucktard shit.
Well, how'd it go?
Oh, wait, what happened?
Oh, he finished it up. They called TKO in the third, but his coach that he was all proud of and had been training him, dude, he fucking threw him to the wolves, man.
What do you mean?
He had Evan. He had him doing stand up, bro. He basically had Evan abandon everything he had on the fucking fighting. He came out with his hands like a fucking Muay Thai guy. Then after the fight,
So give him a little
Evan
bit of
was-
background on Evan and his, so that way people know kind of what's going on with him. Like his fighting
well,
style before
Evan,
and all that.
Yeah. He was a solid wrestler, you know, all through junior high school, state runner-up shit, you know, all that good stuff. He went 5-0 when he made the transition to MMA with Team Riot.
Okay.
5-0, 2 belts, defenses. I mean, nobody could touch him. Well, he got hurt. He got a back injury, I think. He had to get surgery, and he's out of the game basically for like 3 years. Well, he started training back with this guy. I think his name's Rand Rice or some shit. And this guy's like, oh yeah, they call him Barbarian MMA or some shit. But he basically got Evan into this fucking fight at Combat Night, fighting Mac something. But I mean, just he wanted to make him a
Talking about
fucking
Reggie?
stand-up guy and fight and shit. I'm like, Evan's
See,
not a stand. Now Evan can throw hard, but why would you abandon your strong point? That's stupid as fuck to me. So we had a big beef with the coach, and I mean, Evan got destroyed. I mean, even where some of the guys they knew Evan, they were like, "That's not Evan. What the hell was that?" It was like, bro, he got brainwashed by this douchebag from down south. And what the fuck he's doing as a coach?
Hello?
I was nervous. No, you're going right.
Yeah, it went out for a second. Go back
like
over
I
that.
said, I could go ham on this whole situation, but
Hello?
he instead of just owning up and taking it, man, he starts squirreling and starts blaming everybody else and shit. And I'm like, bro, your student's a direct representation of you, and fucking he just.
So the game plan was not one that would be suitable for your homie Evan.
At all, bro. At all. I even tried to tell him, like, I seen him Thursday before, but I mean, they're already pretty much set. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's it was just horrible, man. It was just
Yeah,
It sounds
lesson
like maybe they're
learned
not
on-
a fit, because
Yeah, I mean,
your coach is supposed to bring out your best attributes, right, and use them
Right.
properly. And yeah, obviously, as you're training with somebody, you want to learn some new stuff, which would be the stand-up area, correct? But until,
Right.
But until you get up to par with what your bread and butter is, you're always going to stick with your bread and butter.
Yeah.
absolutely. See, look at that, man. Well,
And I'm not even a coach.
Off in the corner with him, bro.
There's yeah. So it's interesting. So Evan ended up getting hurt. He ended up going to the hospital.
Oh, he got hurt.
Yep.
Got hurt.
Yeah, no, he had to go to the hospital. He was
Oh,
in there
my
for
God.
fucking 3 days.
3 days.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, like I said, man, when he fed him to the wolves, he fed him to the fucking wolves.
So the guy he fought was Reggie out of Combat
That's
Athletics.
right. Okay. I
Yeah,
remember
it was
that
a
fight now.
Reggie Mack.
Reggie Mack
Some
out of Combat
sort of-
Athletics.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the
I did see the fight.
Short
Okay.
white wrestler dude.
I saw it. Yeah.
Evan is.
I remember
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I remember.
And then Reggie is a very active fighter, like 14 fights. He fights about.
He hasn't fought in a while though either.
Who, Reggie?
I don't think so.
No, he's had fights because we were looking at
Lately?
his record.
Yeah, no,
He's had fights
he's
on
got
fights
a
on
couple
fights.
title fights. Yeah,
He's 14
Because he was saying he hadn't fought in a while.
Well,
Evan.
his while,
No, Reggie.
Reggie's while.
Yeah, you talking about his wild, maybe a couple months or something.
Yeah,
like
because he
that.
fights. He fights a couple
versus
times. Every,
Evan coming off the couch at 3
Liz's
years
fan.
and
yeah.
having a shit ass coach.
I mean, he's had. I think he had 14 fights in the last 16 months. So I mean, he's literally fighting once a month.
Yeah. He's fighting.
Yeah, he's
very-
like 9. He's
very
like
often.
9 and 5 or something.
It's really weird, man. Because Evan and his coach did come and train with me a couple weeks prior to that fight, and that's when I found out that he was having that fight, and I rolled and come to do some jiu-jitsu, and I came and rolled, and I rolled with Evan, and I've definitely felt him stronger. I definitely felt his wrestling was stronger before, and his submission defense and that kind of stuff. So I mean, they kind of told me who he's fighting. I was like, hey, that's a tough fight. You know what I mean? I was like,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, and everybody said that to me. Like I said, I saw him Thursday, the Thursday before the fight, because I didn't think I was going to be able to be able to wrap his hands. So I was going to show his coach. His coach wanted me to come up there and show him how to do it. I was like, well, does he need me to show him how to
So
do
his
it, or
coach
he
doesn't
just
know how
needs
to
me
wrap
to
hands?
show him what the rules are? So I went there Thursday, and like I said, I haven't fucking strapped on gloves in fucking the better part of damn near 3 years myself. But when I was watching them go and they were rolling, I'm like, so what's your plan? Well, we're going to stand up. I'm like, what? So at that point, I was just like, well, I'm just going to stand around. I'm going to hang out and watch. I got a little cub with me. And dude, it was just, like I said, the ground, he looked good. He had a great shoot in. He had a great takedown. And when he got rolling around, I was like, well, that's really, all right. Okay. So, but when they told me the plan was to stay standing up, I'm like, well, I don't know.
Bangkok ready?
Makes me a little nervous. And then once they put the gloves on and start doing stand up, I kind of took over. I was like, I wasn't trying to step on anybody's toes, but I'm like, when he's sparring with his coach, I'm like, Evan, tuck your fucking chin. When you punch, you better put your fucking nose in your armpit. Your head's all the way out. You're like a target. As soon as it took me all of 10 minutes, I had him rolling his coach up. Because Evan is he's a robot, man. The kid is a phenom if he's coached right.
Yeah. Well, it was
But like
interesting
said,
when I found out.
I could go all day on it, man. It's just lessons learned,
Well,
the fight game is a tough game to learn a lesson on.
it's an instant. If you fucked up.
Well,
or
it's
not.
very unforgiving.
That's exactly. It's definitely not forgiving. When I found out about it, I found out his coach is. His coach came. I rolled with him, and he was a nice guy, when I was there, and they told me who he was fighting, and I was kind of like, oh, that's a tough fight, but you have to be real careful. Like, he's not my student, so I can't be like, bro, you shouldn't take that, bro. You know what I mean? Because they're fighting. They're fighting no matter what. So you have to try to be as positive and encouraging. Because the last thing he wants to hear is, bro, you're gonna get fucked up, or bro, I don't know, or whatever. You know what I mean? I just try to tell him the positive things. I was like, concentrate wrestling, close that distance, put him down on the ground, doing this, so forth. You know what I mean? So like, if I had a student, somebody came over, was like, "Oh, you're coaching him wrong," you know what I mean? It's like an insult to me. So I just I let that be. I was just like, "Hey, that's your coach. He's going to guide you how you're going to do your fight," and I let that go. And I talked to that guy a couple times. Actually, went and had lunch with him, and he came up from down south. He kind of told me a story. Some of it was a little bit convoluted. Like certain things didn't really fit 100%, but he was nice enough, you know, when I talked to him. So I mean, I don't have any necessarily beef with this guy,
Right.
and I don't think he's a horrible person. I just think that he was definitely in over his head on this. Where I do think where
I
he
completely
messed
agree.
up was his reaction to the family and reaction to Evan's previous teammates. And the reason,
Wait,
and the reason,
what do you mean the reaction?
so Amy and his girlfriend, Evan's girlfriend, was like, "Hey, this doesn't look like Evan. What did you do to him?" Basically, so on and so forth. And typically, a coach would be like, "Hey, I prepared him the best that I could prepare him for this. We got outgunned, and this is what happened, and we have to adjust fire and make things right, and then put the conversation on making sure that Evan is okay." I think that's how he should have handled that. That's how I would have handled it.
Exactly.
But you know, you got to realize, mother, girlfriend,
Emotions are going to run
close
high.
friends,
Yeah.
they're coming at him hard. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And so people react in one of three ways. They either shut down, don't say shit. They either lash back, or they own up to it. He wasn't the own up to it. He wasn't the shut down. He was the lash back. And I've seen his Facebook post before, and that's the kind of guy he is. Like, if someone comes out to him, he's going to take it as a personal insult, and he's going to lash back however he lashes back. That's not the way to go. This is a very small community. You got to, you know what I mean? Everybody play nice, or you get excommunicated pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's
Yeah.
and so that's kind of what was happening. And then I saw some other posts, you know what I mean, and screenshots were being sent to me, and like, this all happened that night, the next day. You hear what this happened, screenshots, so on and so forth. I'm like, oh man, this is politics. This is things I don't really want to get into. But you got to realize the things that this gentleman was saying about my friends, my previous teammates, who are still a family to me, even though I don't get to hang out with Terry and Vaughn and Zach and Jamie and all that stuff all the time. There's still like a deep, deep bond of 3-4 years of hardcore gym battles, training, sweat, blood, tears, everything, like legit, like the cliches. Like, we did that. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
so when I hear somebody who is an outsider, even though I like him, even though I think he's a good guy, say these certain things, it's gonna arise certain emotions in me. You know what I mean? And it's kind of
Well,
like,
you're an emotional guy. So.
and I'm kind of an emotional guy too. So I'm kind of like, man, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit older, so I try to put it in a logical sense of like, hey man, it does me no good to lash out at him. It does me no good because it doesn't change shit. The only thing that we can do is kind of like, hey, help Evan get through this portion of it. The Rand guy, when I talked to him, he said he's gonna cut out of Jacksonville MMA scene. He's gonna, you know, just hang low. I think he's moving anyway, or something to that fact. I was like, probably the best. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, I didn't jump on him because it doesn't help anything. I know how he's gonna react if I'm like, hey man, you kind of, you know, you fucked up you know what I mean? Like, man, he doesn't know how to take the criticism. I think so. It sucks. It sucks, but it's part of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, live and learn, man. Like, you know, Evan had to pay that heavy price. You know.
Yeah. Well, I think you nailed it on the head right there. Art. And like I say, it's funny because when I first met the guy, I didn't really have a problem with him. He's kind of energetic and stuff like that. My biggest beef with him is how he reacted to the entire even people didn't train with Evan or anything like that. They saw him, they're coming up like, who is that? What the hell happened to Evan? That is not Evan. They're like, they've never seen him come out in a Muay Thai type stance and try and stand up and then just get rocked. I mean, and like I said, you could pick shit apart. Like I said, the biggest problem I had was, like I said, own your shit. Like, listen, we came in there with a plan. Probably wasn't the best fight. Probably wasn't this. Probably wasn't that. You know, we're gonna learn. We'll move on. You can take that. That's respectful. Take your shit. You know what I mean? But when you look at lash out and open your mouth, the problem with anybody who's known Riot or knows what Riot's about, we'll pull your fucking card.
Oh yeah.
And we'll cash a check. So
for sure.
that's where the problem in itself lied. And I had honestly even gave it up. I was like, listen, nothing. It's not like we're going to go fucking jump the guy or go do this. he issued out a challenge. We were trying to answer it, and once we were trying to answer it, everybody in the mother's and then he starts freaking out and all that.
Well, I know he cut down his Facebook, and but the real problem that I have, and it's not the shit talking, man. Hey, that's the fight game, man. Shit happens, you know. Oh, fuck you.
Absolutely.
That's whatever.
Absolutely.
Call outs, that shit happens. You guys are grown, man. You can handle it however you want to handle it. The only thing I really, really, really don't dig is I got a gun.
What?
Yeah, that was.
You come at
that
me. I
was the
see you in the
most retarded
street.
fucking
I'll
thing
pull
ever.
my pistol. I'll do these kind of things.
Jesus Christ, that's a little over the line.
Oh yeah,
that's what I don't
that
dig.
was- he fucking.
Like
He
a
was
gym
full
challenge,
retard at that point.
sure. Gym challenge, fine. If you guys want to do that, do that. I'm not
yeah,
into
that
that
was-
shit.
that
But if somebody challenges, you gotta handle business or don't handle business. It's whatever. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But like, there was definitely an ego situation there that needs to be
Oh
checked.
yeah,
And it's so fucking frustrating, man, because, I really want to help this guy out. You know what I mean? I know he's new to the scene. It's tough being the new guy. And I just really wish he would have just owned that situation. Dude,
It would have been better.
Do you remember-
He would have actually probably gotten friends out of it.
He would have.
And
He would have.
guys that would have been over there. Hey, listen, Evan trusted you. Hey, listen, maybe you just need a little bit of help.
Yeah.
Hey, we all run into this kind of situation.
Exactly.
It's just like that whole parking spot syndrome. You got a parking spot with your name on it. You pull up, some motherfucker pulls in. You get out being, hey, you fucking piece of shit. You're in my fucking parking spot. That motherfucker's going to have a reaction.
Yeah.
Whereas you could go up to, hey, man, you probably didn't see my name on the thing. No, that's no problem. Just, you just pull out, let me pull in.
Yeah.
Two different ways to handle it, same situation.
Yeah.
He just chose the wrong one.
and that's the tough part. But, if you go back to even Jamie, when Jamie was coaching us, if one of our guys took it now, oh, man, that dude's like, well, one, he's like automatically like, yo, this is what we need to fix. But he's emotionally upset. You know what I mean? Like, this is
Like,
my responsibility to get my
pissed
guys
off
wins.
at himself.
This is my responsibility to make sure my dudes are safe. This is my responsibility. You know what I mean? In certain fights, he would tell you, he's like, bro, just so you know. But he would never bullshit. He was like, this is a tough fight for you. You might lose. You know what I mean? Like, I remember there's this one time where we went up to goddamn, what's it called?
New England.
New England. And he was like, and it was off of a 2-week fight, 2-week fight notice. He was like, hey, man, you're probably going to lose, bro. So if you win, it's going to be in the first round. It was a situation like that. I was like, okay, but I was prepped. I knew. I was like, I got one round. If I don't win, it's probably going to go the other way. And it did. But I was prepped. You know what I mean? And he didn't like it, but I was overall safe because I had the knowledge ahead of time.
Yeah.
But if you're fed smoke up your ass and you're the greatest,
That is the worst thing that you can do to a fighter is give him that false sense of
Oh,
confidence.
absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I'm just saying this from what I've seen because I've never been in a cage.
Yeah.
I've done jiu-jitsu tournaments and that's it. I've never, besides sparring, I've never done any type of fighting. But giving somebody a false sense of security is the worst thing that you can do to somebody.
That is absolutely. And nobody wants to hear the truth, but that is the worst thing. Y'all nailed it.
Kind of
Worst
like
thing you
when
want to do to a fighter, give him a false interpretation. You're the best, dude. That bag couldn't do nothing to you.
That back.
that's like Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Her coaches are like, "You're good, you're
Oh.
good."
Yeah, you're
No,
good.
motherfucker, your
Oh,
boxing
shit, we're
sucks.
not.
Bangkok ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're right.
I'm not the best. What the fuck?
But you guys told me this.
No, you're the best to me. Fuck you.
Hurt your face. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, man. But yeah, so that was that situation. That was my interpretation of it, and it was tough. It was tough to take that pill. I was telling my buddies, I was driving, and they always bust my balls because I give them a little bit of information. I'm like, I'll talk to you guys later about it. And they're like, what? Why are you doing this to us? Tell us now. I'm like, I'm driving. I can't text all this information. Like, this is how much we covered already, and this is really scratching the surface.
I told him I wasn't interested at all when he said that.
Yeah,
He's like, you know
he
what?
feigns
I'm not
no
interested. Don't tell me.
Yeah, he feigns interest now. He's
Yeah,
like,
and
I'm
then
not
you
even
did that
interested.
yesterday.
What was that?
Then you did that shit
I
yesterday.
did it today.
Yeah, he's like, I'm pulling an art, and I was like, oh, fuck you guys, man.
I literally was about to say, okay, Art, and then I looked and I saw Chris saw it already.
I literally give you guys all the information I have at the time that I have it.
That's
every time I
not
have
Whatever. No, you don't. He's so full of shit.
it. But if I'm driving, I cannot text it all out to you. So you can all hop on a little voice chat. And we can.
You want the
hash this out.
information? You gotta get Art like a Four Loco or something.
Oh,
Oh, he switched. He's on that bang dick right now. He's drinking bang.
All right. Hey, well, I just wanted to holler at y'all fuckers, man. I was on the road. I saw y'all were live, so
Cool.
let me holler at them boys. So
Yeah, we
it's good
gotta.
to holler at you boys, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Don't hurt nobody on the mats.
We'll try not to.
all right, brother. Be easy.
All right, bro.
Thanks for
All
calling.
right, y'all be easy.
Peace.
Bye.
He's the one that gave me the red Sonia, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It's fine. He gives everybody things. He's the one who gave me my little nickname, little moniker thing, which is funny, man, because he gave that thing like fucking was it 10 years ago or
What?
something like that? Like 10
Art of
years.
War?
Yeah,
I don't
longer
know.
than that, maybe. Well, about 10 years ago. Yeah. Oh, who's this?
Hold on.
Oh, are we calling somebody?
We're calling the guy that's talking about pulling the gun out.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
sometimes you got to do that. Call him on our shit.
I'm kidding.
Or you can call that, what's that big gay boy, Robbie Noons,
Your
over in
call has
Texas.
been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Well, I saw that.
Brother.
I saw that he called when we were talking to Polar Bear.
Oh, yeah.
So I was trying to be courteous and give him a call back.
I talked to him earlier. Actually, it was a really good conversation. You know what I really like about Robbie is that he
He's a
stays in
fag.
he stays in good contact.
He's a fag.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Jesus Christ, man! Why are you so negative?
He's a fag.
Why do you do that?
He's just mad he moved.
We are Maddie moved. We wish he stayed here.
Fact.
Jesus Christ, man!
We were talking about what were we talking about before Polar Bear call?
There was Hitler. There was
UFC.
Oh, the UFC.
Lands.
Hey, you were talking something about Ben Askren and what?
Yeah, so I was like, oh man, it was interesting, and you guys kind of like debunked my theory of why they killed the
Oh,
division.
you went with a conspiracy theory.
Well, I kind of did a little bit because I was like, man, they had it. I was like, they must have had it in the works that they would get something out of it and then drop a whole division and get rid of DJ. You know what I mean? Like use DJ as a tool. Well, to me, it seemed like they used DJ as a tool to get Ben Askren over and then kill the division because they were planning on killing division ahead of time. I still think that's it.
No.
I don't know.
It was all orchestrated by DJ and Malki Kawa and Hume, which is his coach.
And then UFC's like, oh yeah, well, we'll trump it and kill that division. We got one more fight, TJ versus Cejudo, because everybody wants to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I want to see TJ versus DJ, to be honest.
Yeah, but I'm kind of excited about Cejudo
They're
and
both-
I am too.
Good wrestlers.
I really like Cejudo, man. I think he's interesting.
I
cat.
love TJ. He's just a killer. Like
He is a killer.
Like as soon as he smells that blood in the water, it's like, oh, you're dead. He's coming in for that kill.
I want to see Cowboy.
And his fight IQ is great.
Uh-huh.
You're so stupid.
Why am I stupid?
How did Matt Holloway do?
I don't know. He's
No.
coming up with Ortega.
Yeah, so he hadn't fought Ortega yet.
No.
So what happened with the whole mini stroke thing, man? Or what the hell is going on with him? Is
Nobody
it better now?
knows.
Is it better now?
Nobody
Because he was like
knows.
not talking normal, like he was drunk, but he wasn't drunk. Like he
He had a
wasn't
weight
clear
cut
for a fight.
issue, didn't he?
That I thought some people say it was a weight cut issue. Some people are saying that he was having some
Sort of like
a
mini stroke, or,
and
yeah.
some other people are like,
I think it's a weight cut issue.
I
and
don't
it
know.
just really fucked him up.
Word. All I know is, man.
I mean, he's a
cut
big
that up.
dude to cut down to 145.
Yeah. Matt's dope, man. I like Matt. So who do you got? Ortega or Matt
Ortega.
Holloway?
You know, I know.
You Ortega because it dreamy eyeballs
What?
I don't know who Matt is.
in his
but
cornrow. I mean,
Max.
Max Holloway. Yeah.
Being that he's been out this long, I don't know how he's going to come back from it.
Yeah.
So
I think Ortega's maybe
I
the
think-
favor in this one.
I think Ortega has stayed ready,
Yeah.
while Max Holloway had to take some time off.
Yeah.
So
I think Ortega's the favor, the percentage favor. I still like Max. His chances, you know, if he's
He's
old
a champ,
Max,
bro.
if he's old Max,
he's
I think he's fine. If he doesn't have any of these health issues, I think he'll be okay. But man, Ortega's on a chair, man.
he's undefeated,
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
12-0.
You know, Henry's like, hell yeah, that's my boy. I fed him a Henry sandwich.
I knew that was coming. I knew that shit was
Got his
coming.
energy cup.
That was so
Have you got any
stupid.
other Henner sayings?
Oh man, we got Well, you know, my grandpa used to say,
Don't
Helio.
use all your energy.
Don't use that. He's like, we got this new sweater backpack.
Oh yeah.
That thing's
That
pretty
thing
dope,
looks
actually.
pretty
I actually
cool.
kind of want one.
I do too.
Because the other day when I was over in Disney World,
He's not engaged today. So
I
sorry.
I had a hoodie and it was cold, but I got hot and I wanted to
You
take
don't
it
want
off.
to carry it.
I didn't want to carry it, and I was carrying other shit in my hands because it was like a Halloween thing, right? So I was putting all
Halloween
this
Horror
candy.
Nights?
Yeah, well, no, it wasn't Horror Nights. It was
No.
Halloween Hocus Pocus thingy. It was that night. Anyways, I got a free ticket. It was cool.
Okay, cool.
I had a blast. But anywho, kind of wanted one of those backpack hoodie things. Then I could have carried all my shit and put that on my back. Would have been dope.
I don't know what you're all talking about, so.
But you need
It's
to look- you need to
literally
look
like a
into it.
sweatshirt that turns inside out into a backpack. It's got drawstrings and everything, and then you
Yes.
turn it back in.
It's really cool. And you
I'm
put
not
stuff
that
in
cool.
it.
I'm not into, the whole.
Well, you got to
Water
see his
stuff.
commercial. The commercial's awesome. It's like, hey, man, what's up? Hey, check this out. That easy.
Yep.
Twist, pinch, go. It's cool. No? I probably just sold him like 10,000 units right now.
With all of our 10,000 listeners.
Cool
Yeah.
story, bro.
It's so gay, dude. Cool story, bro.
Chris, you ain't got nothing?
Nah, bro.
What's
Y'all
on
do anything?
Instagram?
Man.
I don't know. Tattoo chicks and bulldogs. That's on my Instagram.
Did you don't listen to Theo Vaughn's podcast, do you?
Mm-mm.
He had Eddie Bravo on, and they were talking about QAnon.
QAnon?
Yeah, whatever.
What's QAnon?
Go ahead, explain.
Quinoa?
No, he's conspiracy theory is he's either Trump or somebody inside Trump's group, administration, and he posts things on 8chan and 4chan and Twitter, cryptic messages.
Right, that's what he was saying. He was
What's
saying
the cryptic message?
he was saying
about?
that because he cannot release the full information because he might, it's confidential.
Mm,
He'll put out like hints.
yeah.
And then there's people that actually look at all those hints and basically decipher all those messages and say, this is what's going on.
Yeah, well, because what you could do is you can go. There's a whole queue, like a cue card, that you can go, depending on the numbers he uses and the significance of where the numbers are and things like that. You can track back to, if it's this and this, then it's this letter. If it's this and this, then it's this letter, kind of thing. And you can actually go back through.
What's the hints about? Like, what are we talking about here?
Confidential information.
Like what?
Just little things. Like one of the bigger ones was, like when we first started talking about the wall being built on the southern border, and the military was going to do it, and this and that. QAnon had posted something about he'd listed an address and said castle, kind of thing. A couple other little cryptic things, but then when it come to find out that the Army Corps of Engineers, the address that was given out through the coding was the actual where the Army Corps of Engineers is based out of, and their insignia. Ooh, that was a pop.
Yeah, it's just my knee today.
But the Army Corps of Engineers insignia is a red castle. So just little hints, stuff like that.
And what's that supposed to signify?
Well, he was saying that the military was going down to the wall 4 or 5 months ago before the military went down to the wall.
Word.
So it was already basically it's like, a lot of this stuff that's happened, even with the midterm elections and things like that, a lot of this stuff's been predetermined. So, they, like QAnon had posted something about that. He knew he was, essentially they knew they were going to lose the Senate, but they weren't worried about the Senate. They were worried about keeping the House, in the election, to making sure the House didn't flip. And that's what happened. We lost, you lost the Senate, but the House stayed red because the House is the one that really has the control. The Senate can move stuff up to the House, but the House is the one that either shoots it down. So he had talked about that. A couple other little things. Nothing really super crazy. Assange is starting to get some play this week.
I saw that on the news.
Hassan?
He looks like he's going to be charged.
Could possibly. We'll see.
Who's Hassan?
Julian Assange. She's the guy who...
The WikiLeaks?
WikiLeaks.
She's the guy?
He's the guy.
I thought she said she.
No, he's the guy.
Julian Assange.
Julian.
Assange.
So he's the WikiLeaks guy?
Yeah, he's the guy that started WikiLeaks.
Is he? So he's the one who runs the program? The one that
Well,
puts it out.
it's run now by other people because he's basically been in exile for going on 3 years.
He's in Ecuador or Peru somewhere?
No, he's in Europe, but he's in their embassy. He's in Ecuador's embassy over there.
So they turned him over.
Not yet,
No,
but there's
because-
talks of it.
What is it? They have no way of extraditing him?
Yeah, because Ecuador doesn't have an extradition policy, so that's why they've been providing him asylum.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, it gets all tinfoil hatty and.
We should. Oh, here we go.
Robbie.
Domino's Pizza.
Tu eres pato.
Hey, I heard there's a puto pizza there.
Faggot.
Yeah, puto pizza huelo.
Faggot.
What's up?
Huelo puto pizza.
Hey, I saw that you were calling when we had a polar bear on the phone. What is up, brother? How you doing?
Good, sir. I didn't know if anyone was on the phone, but just saying what's up, seeing how y'all doing.
We're doing fine. We're doing a podcast.
Living the vida loca.
Do you
gangster.
have any comments on our topics?
I didn't catch the topic.
Hot
because
topic.
God, man. Supposed to be listening, motherfucker.
This is
Sorry.
why. This is why people don't listen.
What's the topic?
That's why people don't listen. They call and you cuss them out. What's up, motherfucker? You're not calling. You're not listening. Like, I'm calling in. What the fuck else you want from me?
Well, at the
Shit.
time that you called, we were talking about the UFC and how Cerrone is possibly fighting McGregor.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun fight. I know Cerrone's like red panty night. No.
Yeah, I think he'll get beat, but it'll be a fun fight.
Well, okay, who's
You
going to
think-
get beat? You say he'll get
Cerrone?
beat. Oh,
Cerrone?
okay.
Oh man, you're going against Cowboy?
Uh-uh.
I'm going with the facts. I'm pretty certain.
Well, what
that
are
he'll
the
end up-
facts?
What facts?
Yeah, present us the
that
facts.
His chin will not last.
Well, how do
That's
you
the
know?
fact. He's tough as hell.
Yeah, but who's better on
Hello?
the ground?
Cerrone.
Cerrone.
Okay.
Well, do you think the fight's going to go to the ground?
Fuck yeah.
If he can do takedowns like Khabib, he'll be fine.
Yeah, anybody who fights McGregor now is going to go, yeah, we just need to take this to the
They've
ground.
seen enough of his weakness. He can't do shit from the ground.
Well, you know,
Cowboys
He
got
fought
it.
that pretty hard.
yeah, that
I mean,
was he did pretty good.
He did do good. I
He did
won't
pretty
say
decent.
he
And I
didn't,
mean,
but
he's the only one who's ever won a round against Khabib too.
Who?
McGregor. He's the only one who's ever won a round. He won the third round.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
He won the
crazy
third
ass
round.
judges.
No. The third round was definitely McGregor's. Go and look at the thing again. That was his. He won the third round. He's the only one who's ever beat Khabib in a round.
It was a
Outside
gift.
of
Yeah.
Chad Mendez and Khabib, who has taken him down?
Nobody. Matt Holloway.
Yeah.
Max Holloway. Max Holloway.
Who's taking who down? You mean who's taking McGregor down?
Everybody.
Diaz took
Max
him down.
Holloway. Yeah, Diaz
No.
did. Yeah.
Diaz choked him.
Even Diaz. That wasn't a takedown. He went for the takedown. and got swallowed.
Nevertheless, the fight went to the ground.
That wasn't the question. The question is who's taking him down? Because the second fight, he sure couldn't do it, could he? Or did he? Did he take him down that second fight?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
no, I don't think he did.
Oh no, it's been so long ago. I can't
That's
remember.
right. fucked
Connor
up.
Connor did everything he could not to even get close to that ground.
Do you blame him?
Yeah.
No, he learned from the first fight.
He was running.
Yeah.
He was running.
And he was running,
in circles.
running.
He's like, man, every time I go
I
to
see
the,
what she did there. Running and gunning.
every time I
Usually
go
it's
to
me
the
making
ground,
songs out of words.
I get choked. So yeah, I probably wouldn't go to the ground either.
I'm not gonna hate on Connor. I thought he did pretty good against Khabib.
I thought he did pretty good too, considering. I mean, it's like, to be honest, I thought he would do better. I thought he would be more offensive. Like, I thought he would really throw some good
He
punches.
was
and kicks.
offensive enough with his words. All right.
Well, I think that's where it stopped. That's where it stopped. I mean,
Every
Straight up
other
fight.
fight, I'll go McGregor, but against Cowboy, I gotta go Cowboy.
She's got a hard on for Cowboy.
It's one of my favorite
he's
Is
got
fighters.
the-
nice
is the hat.
eyeballs. He got
Is the
nice
hat.
It's
eyeballs.
the hat.
Yeah.
The only thing that worries me though is because unless Cowboy's mentally gotten better, it's pretty easy to get into his head and
This last fight, they were talking about how you can almost see when he walked in the cage, he just had a different energy.
yeah.
And I guess, he was attributing that to his kid. He's got
Yeah.
a new kid. But
Yeah.
Connor does too, but
Danger.
Yeah.
Love that kid's name. Danger. He'd had his little belt buckle on that said Danger.
I saw it.
It was cool.
It's pretty dope, Dan.
Little boots
Yeah, little boots.
so cute.
made for walking.
don't know. I think it'll be-
made for walking.
I think it'll be a good fight. I'm gonna go with Cowboy. Just because I really like Cowboy.
I'm gonna go with a double knockout.
Well, that's gonna be interesting.
Bold move. Bold.
That's like picking the
I've got a
greens.
tie.
That's like picking the green slot on the roulette. That little double lot thing.
mean 00.
I don't know what that is.
Double lot. 00.
I
but you don't call it double lot and roulette.
So, see this motherfucker right here? Double lot is 00. Am I wrong, guys?
No,
I
you're
don't
not.
know.
What does double lot mean?
Double lot 2 zeros is what you call like.
Well,
double
then
lot.
holy fucking
Snake
shit!
eyes.
What's on the goddamn green slot in the roulette table?
I don't
double
know.
zero.
Double lot. There it is.
Okay.
Same fucking thing.
Well, I tell you, next
You
time,
knew exactly what I meant, didn't you?
Next time we go gambling, yeah, because I'm a redneck. Next time we go,
You play a lot of roulette?
I actually, when I go to Vegas, I play roulette.
Yeah.
I
Because I heard you got the crabs.
He's so fucking dumb, man. Fuck, I can't even answer this stupid shit. Fucking really.
you walked
Listen,
into
man.
it. I saw it from way over here
How was that roulette? You got the crabs. How would I walk into that?
because I knew exactly where it was going.
It's a casino joke.
Yeah, I knew where that. I saw that road way before.
You got the crabs.
Well, it's actually craps, but yeah.
So,
I knew where he was going.
So his English fucked up on him again. I got it.
No.
Got it.
No,
Yeah.
he went exactly. He pulled
Those
it
are two
off.
totally different games. Those are two totally different games. It doesn't even make sense. It's
This doesn't
stupid.
say anything about a double lot. It says double zeros.
Which is double lot. Double lot means 2 zeros.
Just like for a shotgun shell, like if you shoot double alt black, if you look at the box when you buy it, it's 0-0. So I mean,
Right.
he is correct.
I
that
get
it
what
is.
you're saying.
Yes.
I'm just saying
But-
in the terms of the game.
What I'm saying is, in terms of the games, craps has to do with dice. Has nothing to do with the roulette.
And he
And
knows
then,
a lot about
he
that.
switched it to crabs, thinking he's funny. This is the opposite of funny. It's just not funny. It's stupid.
It's
I
kind
thought
of
it was
funny.
It's kind of funny.
If two people laugh, it's funny.
Shit, I don't care if
Art's
anybody
laughing.
laughs. I laughed. I laugh at my own shit.
Doesn't even make sense.
He's all.
Oh, I saw it coming. I saw it coming. He's gonna use another game reference for roulette.
You say game or gay?
Both. It could have gone either way. It really could have gone either way. Dick, fart, jokes, gayness.
That's my job.
There it is.
Ass.
The ass, farts.
That's right. That's my job.
Yeah, man.
That's his job. That's what he does.
Yeah.
That's how he rolls.
He's upset now, Robbie. So
I'm not upset now.
He's coloring vigorously.
Now, Robbie, now that we got you on the phone, what the fuck do you want? Because this is how you talk to people, apparently. Apparently, when people call in, you just fucking them around. What the fuck do you want, Robbie? Hello? Are you there? I'm not hearing shit. These guys are laughing too much, so something must be funny. I want the fuck in. This is how you talk to people? This is how we talk to people?
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
fucko.
Christ.
oh my God.
But I am not angry.
I'm not angry.
You probably scratched into
I'm
that
trying to
table.
figure you guys out here. I'm trying to fucking monkey. Now I'm just going to turn it into Wallow's face.
Sorry, Robbie.
Fucking monkey.
I apologize for Art's outburst.
Right? We didn't mean to trigger him.
It's all right.
Trigger.
I don't know if Art's all right, but it's all right.
I'm fucking fantastic. Okay.
Sorry. Where were we?
How you been, Robbie?
Crabs.
Friendly conversation and crap.
Well, it started out with Wallow like, I don't fucking want to go shooting. That's not my thing. And then it was like, hey, we fucking stab somebody. It's like, yeah, I stabbed somebody. I was like, now you're racist. And that's how we ended up right here somehow.
Bro, that was like an hour and a half ago.
It just started off with negativity. That's all it is.
What?
What?
So that's how we talk to people.
So me saying that I don't want to go somewhere is negative?
No, you're like, fuck you, Art.
No, I didn't say that.
Fuck you and your guns, Willie Whiskers.
I'm not going to go throw axes.
I'm not going to... Well, we agree on that. We fucking agree on that.
I'm going to go throw
Drinking and
axes.
throwing axes? I don't know. Wallow, when he's going to throw those axes, me and you'll go get some tacos and have a couple Modelos. That's what we'll do. Sherry, you can come along with us unless you want to
I
go throw
want to
axes.
throw the axes.
All right, you guys are fucking with each other, and I'll fuck with Gay Boy over here. That's what it is.
With the crabs.
Why you gotta be
with the
gay?
crabs.
Who's gay boy?
Right?
Well, I mean, we're giving each other endearing
I'm
names,
just trying to
right?
figure it out.
Gay Boy, Craps, I'm Craps. You're Gay Boy.
Okay.
It is what it is.
All right. Welcome to Locker Room Talk. I am Gay Boy. I'm here with my co-host.
Craps.
AKA.
AKA Craps. How did you get Craps? Well, I fucking bet it on double odd, which apparently means just 00. Well, why are you laughing? I don't even know what's so fucking funny.
That's a monkey?
Well, it's kind of, it's turning into Wallow.
Sorry, Robbie.
It's okay.
I apologize.
Wow.
I don't know why he's apologizing to you now. He doesn't apologize for shit any other way.
Because I like Robbie.
Yeah, everybody likes Robbie.
Sometimes.
Well, not everyone likes
When the wind is not blowing through his fucking
Are you
mic.
walking this way?
Yeah,
Yeah, no
Jesus
shit.
Christ,
it.
man.
I'll put you on mute.
He's he's in Texas, man. It's windy over there.
The fuck are you doing?
We're on mute
now. I
now.
can hear. Now I can hear.
Walking, walking across the plains of Texas.
So how you been?
Yeah.
Let's get to that. How you been?
I've been all right.
How's your training going?
Working and training. Been pretty good. Pretty good. My boy Art there gave me some good sound advice on how to work through some different situations in my open guard and butterfly guard. And they've been working out.
Well, thank you, buddy. Appreciate
So,
that.
but yeah, no, 100%, man. Yeah, it's some good stuff, and it's been, tough dude and good workouts. Got myself a heavy bag and bench press in the garage now. Just been having a good time, man.
So you liking
How about
Texas
y'all?
better than Jacksonville?
Yeah, for the most part.
He said Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
For the most part? Yeah. How's the
Yeah,
people
but
down there?
honestly,
They're all
there's
nice to
a
you?
lot to do.
How's the people down there? They're all nice to you?
They're on average nice. So you'll get, like in Jacksonville, you'll get people that are like 9 nice and, 8 and 10. Here they're all an average of 6.5, but then you don't have any weird meth head people.
Oh, no meth head people?
No, those people from Callahan, like all that stuff, like you're not dealing with that.
Yo, I
as
saw
much.
this girl in the gas station today. Check this out, man. So she definitely looked like, yes, sir. Oh, while I was raising his hand, so I tried to answer him. So I went to the gas station. I went to go get a bang because apparently I'm on a bang kick. And finished practice and I saw this little skinny girl like walking down the road previously. And then she's in the gas station. She's super, super skinny. Definitely some meth going on there. Like her tattoos was like a $ sign on her cheek, and she had like a skeleton hand tattoo
Maybe
on
she
her
was just
hand.
a SoundCloud rapper.
I thought that too. I actually thought that. I was like, yo, bitch, because I didn't know what to call her. And I was like, do you rap? And she was like, no. I was like, okay. So she bought her grapes and then she left, and that was it. She had a little cup of grapes.
Is there a moral to the story?
There was no moral to the story, and I actually didn't call her bitch because I'm pretty respectful. But for this story, if you're gonna tell the story, tell the story.
That was a horrible story.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it was a horrible story.
No,
Cool.
nobody. You know what? Fuck you.
I think I
And fuck you.
mentioned Matt.
What's that?
How do you really feel, Art?
Fuck you too.
I just told you guys. God damn. It's like nobody listens to me ever.
I think he's done with the podcast today.
We listened to that whole story.
Yeah, I was hoping there was a payoff or something. Or
No, the only thing I think is she was a SoundCloud rapper, or she was definitely a prostitute.
Okay, she's a
I'm
prostitute.
pretty sure she was a prostitute, but she looked like the ones
Was
with
this
AIDS.
at the Gator Inn?
No. This was at motherfucker. It's a gas station, not at an inn. Listen,
Saying.
it was at Gate. Oh no, was it Gate gas station? Gate with a hard T. Gate gas station. I know it's a Gate. Wallow. He's like, you were at the gay gas station? Was there a parade? Because we know you like the gay parades. You been in 100 of them. I'm like, no, motherfucker, it's the Gate with a hard T, G-A-T-E, Gate gas station. I was there for some gas and some bang.
and you came across the prostitute.
And there was a prostitute that was there with a little $ sign tattooed on her eyeball, and it was crazy looking at me. Well, next to her eyeball, it was bananas and neck tattoo, and she looked like a little skeleton. I was like, probably definitely have
So
AIDS.
she gets a tattoo of a $ sign for every dude she fucks?
Well, I saw one, so I don't think she was that clean, if you know what I mean.
Maybe she ran out of money.
1-0.
Hey, one and done, son. I'm pretty sure she was a nice lady. I just think that, like,
Yeah.
going back to what you were saying, Robbie, is that, like, it's definitely a meth
She was a
issue
2.
going on here. She's probably a 2 for sure.
Oh, okay. So you were saying
Gotcha.
that she was a meth head because Robbie said that they don't have meth heads.
Yeah, you
over
guys see
there.
where I'm going at? So I was like, and that's when Chris was saying SoundCloud rapper. I was like, yo, bitch, you SoundCloud rapper? What I meant to say was like, are you a prostitute who's on meth? But I didn't say any of that.
virtually identical.
But I said, but what I meant to say was, but I didn't say any of that. I just was like being respectful and like watched her buy her grapes. And when she moved on, I bought my bang and I was good. But I wanted to ask her, are you a prostitute? Because, kind of, sketchy. Felt
Cool
bad for
story,
her.
bro.
Really did. I felt bad for her.
Thank you for sharing, Art.
Well, you know, it's so funny though, like, cause people generally will like look at a book by its cover. Like maybe she's like a sweet person who's a billionaire who drives a Lamborghini. Just happened to walk to the gas station that day because she didn't give a fuck because she has tattoos on her face and can do whatever she wants. Or more than likely, she is probably a prostitute and
Smokes meth.
Probably, but.
Did she have her teeth?
No, I didn't look at her. She didn't really smile. She didn't look happy. She went in there and she bought a cup of grapes and then carried on. She had a plastic bag with some shit in it. I don't know what was in it, but it was a grocery bag, plastic grocery bag with some shit in it. I didn't look. I was just like, oh, dude, it's probably like, spoons and syringes. I'm sure there are no cans.
Robbie, you're killing me. Whatever the fuck you're doing. What are you doing?
He's working.
Bringing
bro.
in groceries.
Yeah,
Is there
man.
a problem with that? Is that illegal?
Motherfucker.
He's providing for his family.
You know what? When you're ready to call us back, you call us back.
He's like a hunter-gatherer.
It sounds like you're in a windstorm.
He's in Texas.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's windy.
Didn't mean to
See,
upset you, even
isn't
though
he
you
so aggro? Jesus Christ! Sorry, Robbie. I have to apologize for the host of this show. I can't.
Yeah,
The
I
hostess
still.
of the show, what'd you say?
Yeah, I still love you, Robbie.
Yeah, we still love you. I mean, Wallow
Love you
not so
guys.
much. He's like, fuck off, but it is what it is.
Well, that's how Wallow
All right,
says.
guys.
That's how Wallow says love.
I'm going to let you guys go just because it is kind of windy here anyway. So I will talk to you soon. Tell Wallow to cheer up. And same with you, Art, a little bit.
I'm gonna call you this week, Robbie.
All right, talk to you all soon.
Later, buddy.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
He's never.
Good. I'm glad you didn't.
He's never calling back again.
I'm glad you didn't hang up on him. He was about to press that button.
You
like,
were positive. I was like, don't do it.
I was like, no!
I was like, God damn, what
We
the
all,
fuck is he doing?
we all gave Wallow the stink eye. Like, don't
He's
put
like,
that button.
"Stop
Don't hit the red button. He's calling in, man. He's a nice guy. It's craziness, dude. I don't know, man. The world's
I
a
wouldn't
crazy.
hang up on Robbie.
The world's a crazy place,
You were
man.
about to.
I would not. I would not
Mhm.
hang up on Robbie on a Saturday.
And in this crazy world, there's meth heads and SoundCloud rappers, and a lot of times I think they're the same.
Yeah, cool story, bro.
So I just saw the interview, well, part of the interview. I had to turn it off with Tekashi 6ix9ine on the Breakfast Club.
Huh?
Okay, yeah. What happened?
I don't even know what that
I
sentence
don't
means.
either.
Okay, well,
I know where you're going. I know who he is.
Educate me.
He's the guy with the rainbow hair color rapper.
Oh, he's the My Little Pony.
Yeah.
rapper.
Yeah, My Little Pony guy.
that guy.
I
So he's
don't know.
like, oh, I'm the hottest rapper out there. This is going to be the most viewed episode on the Breakfast Club that has ever happened. And I'm like listening. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's crazy. And normally those guys give mumble rappers and shit like him like a really hard time, but they actually didn't. They're actually kind of putting him out like, Tekashi, how we found out that you're a good guy is because you do this and that, you keep it real and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, they're sucking his dick right here. And then,
Just like that 15-year-old girl. You didn't hear about that?
What?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what happened with that, but apparently it got shut down or some shit. What happened?
He went to court and he got charged and convicted, and he's like probation for basically he slept with a minor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit's crazy.
Okay, so where were you going with your story?
Which is crazy for them, for the Breakfast Club to be all kind of
on this guy. And last time he was on there, they're hitting on that tone right
Yeah.
there. The yo, what's up with your charges? What's up with your debt? What's up with these death threats on you? What's up with you? Not having security. What's up with all this craziness? And this time they're kind of riding his jock. From the portion I saw, I didn't watch it all through. And they're like, actually, how I know you're a good guy, is because you
Because you
donate.
let a 15-year-old suck your dick.
Well, he donated over $1 million to, certain things. And then
Yeah.
he hands out over $1 million worth of cash just out on the street to people. And it's kind of that situation.
Okay.
And I was like, well, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, if he's going to make some money, he's going to do that. But then he kind of then he started getting into how the promoters are trying to steal money from him, over $3.1 million or $3.6 million. And they were trying to pay him only $300,000. He's like, it's a minimum of $100,000 for me to even shows anywhere. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this guy is crazy. And he's Mexican too. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. He's fucking Mexican.
Yeah.
I was like,
Mexican.
word?
He's Mexican as fuck.
One of your peoples.
Yeah. I was like, no. I'm gonna get 23andMe and just make sure this shit's right.
Do ancestry.
Well, you know, my cousin Miranda, who has the same bloodline as me, minus the white side. Like I have a different white side than she does, and yeah, we don't. Fucking Mexican.
This episode is brought to you by 23andMe.
23andMe.
When you don't want to be Mexican, just take the test. It'll come back with something else.
They'll be like, yeah, you're really Indian from Mexico.
From India.
From Mexico. Ah!
India.
You're Indian. Well, that's what they did, man. Like all the Mexicans were just called Indians back then. They were just Indians. They weren't Mexicans. So they started like, I don't know. I don't know what the change was. Like, when the Spaniards came over, Spaniards came over, started banging them, and that's when they got the Spanish.
That's when you got the Spanish.
Yeah. So my grandfather had told me
you got
that.
the Incas, the Mayans, not the motorcycle club guys.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I knew where you were going.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what my grandfather had told me too. He was like, "Yeah, when my father came down, they hooked up with all the chicks, and they're all the Indian chicks, which are the Mexicans now."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I was like, "Huh, no shit, interesting. Do I get in college? How's this work?"
Well, if you want a really good information on that, watch that John Leguizamo Netflix special.
Yeah.
What is it? The history of
Latin America.
The history of Latinos for morons. I think that's what it's called.
From what?
For morons.
For morons. Oh,
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
I thought it was. Is it like a legit kind of?
It's legit.
Is it? It's not like a comedy.
No. He'll give you where he got the information from.
Oh, awesome! I'll check it out. Then.
What's interesting about him too is that like
I actually got one of the books that he was talking about on the show.
Really?
Did you?
Yeah.
How was it?
It's an audiobook. I haven't started it, but I got it because I'm interested in what he was saying. So, anyway, before we go, Art, any shout outs?
23andMe. Myfish.com. I don't know.
What?
I'm just making up shit.
Okay. Fantastic.
No, I got no shout outs, man.
Okay.
No, Black Eye Tattoo, of course. They're the dopest.
Okay. Sherry? What the fuck was that?
I'm tired. It's been a long week.
It's been a long day living in Reseda. Chris?
Yeah, I know the song.
No, I know you know the song, but
Do you have any shout outs?
yeah.
No.
All right. Hey, I lied. I got some shout outs.
Okay.
Terry Blackburn.
Polar
Robbie
Bear.
Hayes, Jamie Harrison. Zach Alkins. George.
Speak up, bro.
Redmond.
No, he's doing it for effect, bro. Let him roll.
Evan McCall. Dominic. Bunch of gangsters right there. If you didn't know, now you know.
Don't worry, they won't know their names.
Huh?
Next.
They can't see what
All
you're
right, guys.
doing.
Thank you very much for your support. We
Oh my
appreciate
God.
your listening, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.
Deuce.